We are the Blackford Sports Network, and we are here at Blackford Junior Senior High School getting ready for the JV game against Wes-Del. But we're just here tonight. Steve and I will be commentating during the game. We got Doug Smith is in Texas for a couple days, so he won't be with us this week. But we are excited to be here with Blackford Sports Network. We want to thank all of our sponsors for being here, and we'll be playing their ads throughout the game. But we're getting ready for the starting lineups, I believe, of both teams. But good Thursday night. We got a lot going on here at Blackford Junior Senior High School. At 6 o'clock, the swim team is having a meet, and over in the Sutton Center, we've got the 7th grade Bruin boys taking on Southwestern. I poked my head in there about 15 minutes ago, and 7th grade team was up by 4 points. So we are getting ready to start here with the starting lineups here for the Wes-Del Warriors.
The Wes-Del Warriors. I think, oh yeah, that's definitely loud, isn't it?
So 22, Lana Anderson, and number 14, Aiden Smith, and 23, Allie Swift, and number 55 is not listed here for the junior varsity. Before the Bruins, the Lady Bruins, we've got Kylie Eppard starting, and Brianna Strobel, number 5. Number 13, Kaylee Hodges will be starting, and number 15, Macy Cagle, and 42, Alexa Hurd have the starting assignments for the Lady Bruins tonight. So we're getting ready to tip it off, and the only person I don't have on either roster is number 55 for Wes-Del. And she'll be jumping center against Brianna Strobel. And she's not listed on the varsity or the JV, so we'll just call her number 55. Kind of like we always do.
All right.
And there's the tip.
And
Macy Cagle controls it.
There we go.
Over to Kaylee Hodges. Cross court over to Kylie Eppard. So Wes-Del coming out in a 2-3 zone. Kaylee Hodges from 3 off and rebounded by number 55, and bringing down by number 30 is Lauren Cox for the Warriors. And the Lady Bruins will start off in a man-to-man defense, and a shot is up and missed and rebounded, and we've got a tie up. So it'll go to the Warriors on the first jump ball. So I had a chance to hang out with the girls team after school today and get a listen to them talk about the game and about their practices this week. So they had a good week of practices. They're fired up for the game tonight. Cagle over to Kaylee Hodges, and Hodges was going left, and the ball went to the right. So that'll be the first turnover for the Lady Bruins tonight. And we're coming out with our full court press. And Wes-Del working it, and stolen away by Kylie Eppard, knocked away by Kaylee Hodges, and shot is up and off. Rebound by Hodges. Kylie Eppard gets the ball and gets it up. So we got 3 missed shots right underneath the basket. And Wes-Del bringing the ball back down. 22 takes a shot and misses it and goes out of bounds on the Warriors. To be Bruin basketball.
And we have one of my favorite referees or officials to hate out on the court tonight.
I asked him earlier if we could call him out on the air tonight.
What did he say?
He said go right ahead. He said, but I might point up to you and kick you out of the gym. So he's got that authority.
Yeah, sure.
So Bruins running their offense, passing around the loop, over to the side to Brianna Strobel, and she gets 2 points.
Beautiful looking shot.
Nice passing by the girls, looking for the open person, being patient.
Steal.
Stolen away by Uppard, up and missing, rebounded by Strobel, and she is fouled.
She got mugged trying to shoot that shot. By the way, this is Doug's.
Okay.
I don't know. You might see him before me.
Yep.
30-second timeout by the Warriors, and let's get on into our first break of the game in 3, 2, 1.
All right.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
Bad thing. All right, we are back, David, and the Bruins get the ball out on the baseline. Brianna Strobel's going to inbound it. Over to Kaylee Hodges. Hodges back to Strobel for a three. Just a little bit long, but Hodges there for the rebound. Oh, and that's one thing that I've noticed with the girls is when they've done this since last year as well, and I'm pretty sure I called it out last year. But when they pass the ball, they tend to bounce the ball right at the person they're passing to its feet.
Yes. And the breakaway, we had the press on, and the Warriors get it. And number 55 underneath gets her first 2 points.
And Hodges is going to bring it down quick. Goes immediately for a jump shot, but she was well out of position to make that shot. And a pass, and that's going to be stripped by the Bruins. Eppard now with it. Hurd for three. That's a little bit long off the bank. And back in Warrior hands.
And they're trying to pass it down and intercepted by Eppard.
Right back into Blackford hands. Eppard looks like she was going to drive all the way. Gets a little short jumper for two.
All right. Makes it 4-2.
Now the Warriors back to trying to move the ball up the court, and they're going to get it stripped again by Kylie Eppard. And she's going to slow it down just a little bit. Over to Strobel for three. No good. And that one's going to be – the Warriors touched it last, which means it's going to be Blackford ball.
Yep. I think if they would have left that alone, it probably would have been their ball. But
yep.
I think
I'm pretty sure that
it was off of Kegel's hands. And
yep. Matt Muncie in for Hurd now. The ball out to Hodges. It looked like she went to pass it. And
Kegel for two, and it's good.
Scoring for the Bruins, number 15, Macy Kegel.
So 2 apiece for 3 different Bruins right now, so good balanced scoring. I know listening to Coach Waters and Coach Nolan.
Muncie get a hand on it, but the foul was called. And you were saying?
They were so the focus tonight is to try to slow down a little bit, run the offense, let the game come to them, and quit trying to force the ball so much, and just be patient and let the offense work. So number 14 at the free throw line hits the first of 2 free throws. No. She's
number 55 looks like she's every bit of 5'11", 5'10".
Yes.
Is that what her stat sheet says?
I don't know that she's listed on the
program?
on the JV program. Her number's not listed there, but I know I believe on their varsity they have another big girl. But she's controlling the boards, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She's good. I would almost say she's close to 6 foot. So sometimes you see tall girls like that aren't that coordinated.
Pick up a second foul.
That's 2 on
and Hurt's
Muncie.
Going to quickly come back in.
Bruins 35. Muncie for second.
Muncie has both of the Bruins 2 fouls. The shot up by Wes-Del is good.
Checking in for Wes-Del, number 24, Alyssa Scope. Also back in for the Bruins, number 42, Alexa Hurd.
Number 14 shooting her second free throw and misses that one.
An unorthodox shot.
Yep.
But it seems to work for her very well.
So hitting the first of her free throws both times and missing the second one.
Hodges for three off the glass. And Cagle steals the rebound. Gets it to Hurd underneath. Looked like she may have gotten a little touch foul, but no call. And she missed it. So now Wes-Del with the rebound. Oh, and they're going to pass it right into the hands of Hodges.
Bruins doing a good job with their trapping defense. And if we can just get some of these turnovers by the Warriors into points.
Jump ball.
So it'll go to the Bruins this time. So we're doing a good job of putting on pressure on defense. We just need to turn those turnovers of the Warriors over into points. Over to Strobel on the side, and there's another 2 points for Brianna.
Number 5, Brianna Strobel.
And Hodges is going to get in there and strip another one. Pass over to Hurd. Hurd's driving baseline, puts the shot up off the rim, and that one's going to be Wes-Del ball off the hands of Macy Cagle. Interesting.
Again, Lady Bruins in their full court trapping defense, and they've been getting the turnovers knocked away by Cagle. She gets the ball, drives it in, and easy 2 points for Macy Cagle.
Wes-Del trying to inbound the ball, and they do. And it looks like Blackford's going to let them get the ball across the midcourt. And that's going to be a travel. I love the way that official blows that whistle. He stands on his tiptoes every time.
Good defense by Kylie Eppard. Forced the Wes-Del player to push away a little bit, and she moved her feet as she was doing it. Gets called for the travel. Hurd up for two and just off and rebounded again.
Oh, right into the hands of
it's going so fast that Wes-Del rebounded and threw it. She thought that one of her players went right into Eppard's hands.
Right into Eppard's hands.
So
she just said thank you and took the shot.
Strobel gets the rebound on the missed shot, and so she'll be shooting two from the line, and first shot is up and misses.
Such a good-looking shot.
Back in the lineup for the Warriors, number 55, Emily Mills.
Eppard's going to come out, and
Westerfield is in.
Thank you. I for some reason I wanted to say Worcestershire, and I knew that wasn't right.
I always have trouble with her first name, but it's Kira. I keep wanting to say Kiana. So Kira Westerfield.
And now if I could just remember her last name so that she's not the only one being called by her first name,
yep,
I'd be doing all right. Hodges with the ball, now over into the hands of Cagle.
Oh!
Cagle off the rim.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul, but
Westerfield, I think she...
Number 55 came in pretty strong and knocked her off her feet. But
you know what they say? It happens.
Yep.
And the inbound. And
so again, tough defense by the Lady Bruins. Almost intercepted by Hurd and knocked away by.
There's going to be Westerfield's second. That's two.
That's
two quick ones.
Two quick fouls on her.
And now Katie Spidell is going to come in.
This is our secret weapon. You know that?
Spidell? I believe it.
I was talking to her before the game. She's pumped and ready to go. You know, she's only been playing basketball. This will be her third year of basketball. She just started as a seventh grader.
Right.
Her and Brianna Strobel both.
Oh, bounced it right off the official's foot. A fight for it now. And again, Hodges.
Hodges has some quick hands. Gets the ball intercepted over to her for three. Just off the back. Rebounded by Wes-Del. They're fighting over the ball themselves. 55 grabs it out of her hands and passes it down. 30 coming down for a layup and misses it.
And
Rebounded.
Hodges again.
And that's the end of the first quarter with Lady Bruins 10 and the Wes-Del Warriors 4. And I believe we'll be right back.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
No. No.
So,
Who's leaving?
huh?
Who's leaving?
Oh, that's Olivia Lease
Oh.
just running.
All right, we're back.
All right. We're at the end of the first quarter. Lady Bruins playing a good defensive game so far, up 10-4. And so I don't know much about the Wes-Del JV, but we'll be right back.
Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City. Or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
All right. All right, we are back.
You're good.
Wes-Del taking the ball out of bounds and broken up by Hodges.
I got to tell you, Hodges has become one of my favorite players this year.
Yes.
I like her tenacity on the court. I like her aggressiveness. She needs to be just a little bit more refined for me, but she is by far one of my favorites.
Absolutely. Last year I spent a lot of time watching the 8th graders play, and she earned the nickname Bam Bam. And sometimes she gets her energy moving forward and doesn't quite get stopped in time, and will just run into somebody and get the ball. And I think she fouled out of a lot of games last year. But
yeah, if she could reel that in just
yes.
a little bit. I see her out there. She's doing some fouling, but she's not getting the calls.
Yeah.
But in a varsity game, my guess is,
at
least half of these are going to get a call of some sort.
Stolen away by Brianna Strobel, driving down.
A nice defense.
Great drive down.
Nice defense by Wes-Del, and an even better job by Strobel for not getting in too big of a hurry.
One of the things that we've said in past games is they get those breakaway layups and they take it too hard off the glass, and Strobel handled that just right.
She did. Very good, very good.
It's just fun to watch the girls improve game after game after game.
Oh, yeah.
And, again, a lot of that is in the confidence. And there's Hodges there breaking up a pass again.
I'm telling you.
We're calling her name a lot today.
She's one of my favorites. She's trying to earn a spot on that varsity roster, and I would say she's probably pretty close in my humbled opinion.
Yeah.
Which is just that, an opinion. I'm no expert. If I was an expert, they would call me coach, but they don't.
Wes-Del getting the ball passed around, and I'm pleasantly surprised, I guess, for 55. A lot of times you see a big girl like that at this age, and they're very uncoordinated, but 55 is doing a pretty good job for Wes-Del. Okay, coach, hear the coach down there telling them to settle down and run the offense, but thrown away and intercepted by number 23 of Wes-Del. Brings the ball down, getting their offense set up.
That was just a little miscommunication. Hodges, I believe, was trying to throw it across the court. Hurd didn't realize that, I don't know who it was that was behind her. I think it might have been Strobel.
Strobel, yeah.
And she stuck her hand out there and tipped it away. And now Hodges and Hurd both coming out. Spidell and Westerfield are in now. so I made it official today. BSN now has a bank account.
All right.
So
we are just moving right on up.
Yes.
To the east side.
Trying to. Oh, don't do that, Muncie. What are you thinking?
Muncie got the rebound and tried to tip it right back up and
tried to do something fancy. Not needed. Just come down with the rebound. Easily put it back up. Now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to be Westerfield or Muncie's third foul.
I think.
Take your pick. Which one is it?
I'm going to say it's Muncie.
And it is. Muncie picks
that's
up
her
third foul.
Muncie, her third, team's fifth.
We may have to change her, give her the Bam Bam nickname this year.
I guess so.
So Hodges getting ready to come back in.
Hodges and I don't know who number
Emma
21
Daughtry.
Emma Daughtry. All right, so Muncie's coming out and Spidell is coming out. And here we go. Number 14 shooting like her fourth.
This is her fifth free throw.
Fifth free throw. She's won for 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, she's hit the first one and then missed the second one each time she's been up. That one she didn't hit either one, did she?
And Westerfield, nice looking pass.
Nice
back
pass.
Out to the top. Over to Strobel on the wing.
Strobel looking inside, waiting for somebody to cut. Saved by Westerfield.
And now we're going to have a jump ball. Took them a long time. I'm glad they took a little bit to make that call.
Bruins have it on the possession arrow, so next possession will go to Wes-Del.
Oh, I guess I need to. Yep, I got that already.
Okay.
Oh, I think Strobel might have gotten away with a little travel there unless I missed a dribble.
We'll turn on a little traveling music to go with it. Oh, passed by Eppert over to Westerfield and a little bit outside and goes out of bounds. So I know coaches have been working on reducing the number of turnovers per game. And I think Wes-Del's player got away with a little walk as well. And they're going to call that on Strobel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Foul, Blackford, number 5.
Strobel working to cut off the baseline and got her shoulder into her a little bit and gets called for her first foul of the game. That's 16 fouls for the Bruins.
Racking them up. And a nice block
by
Eppert,
Eppert.
Right back into her hands.
Watch the speed of this girl. This is something we were talking about. Got to take the basketball.
Oh, what?
We were talking about before the game, but watch. I noticed it at Blue River, but you'll see Eppert get the ball, and she gets down the court faster than anybody I've ever seen. So.
Oh, Eppert is quick. That's why we like her.
Got a timeout with 3:26 to go. It's 12-4. Lady Bruins are up.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
So, Saturday, we have another
quadruple
header,
yes.
Because we'll have a JV girls, varsity girls, then come home or go away
back
to BRV.
Reverse what we did last weekend.
And have a JV boys, varsity boys at BRV next week. So
and I'm not sure that the freshman boys aren't playing first, but we don't cover that.
We'll have to do varsity girls. And by the time I make it back down there, the varsity the freshman boys will not have any coverage.
Right.
Well, matter of fact, we'll probably get there about the time that.
Because the girls' game is an hour later this time. We started last weekend at noon. This weekend we don't start till 1 o'clock. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and we're headed back down to BRV for the boys on Saturday night.
Huh. So I think I found a way to get around the YouTube restriction at BRV.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm going to test it out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then...
was that the issue the other day with the software then? Was it YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The network. It's a network issue. That's Wes-Del ball. Now we're going to be back home for the next possession. Yeah, it was. It's a network issue. See, Blackford has an open guest.
Yes.
That you can log on to, a Wi-Fi, and it's open for anybody to go out there and do what they want with it. You can go out there and pay your bills if you need to.
Gotcha.
It's an unsecure network.
Okay.
However, they secure it from the students getting on Facebook and YouTube and all those other nice, fancy pages that they go to that the school doesn't want them to go to. So, with that said, I think I've done a little research, and I think I know now how to get by it. Now, will it work? I don't know.
We will find out.
We will. Oh, they gave the
wide open lane to Eppard.
Nice job. She saw it. She took it. It was wide. Matter of fact, they just kind of, it was like Moses said, please part the lane.
Part the sea, and there the lane was.
And there it was. Oh, a nice little travel. No call. A 3 by Wes-Del. Just a little off. A tip by Strobel. Back to Wes-Del. Wes-Del brings it back out to the top. And again,
there's, guess who
Hodges.
that was, breaking up a
Hodges.
pass.
Putting a hand on the pass.
Oop.
And a foul on
Reach
Daughtry.
on Daughtry.
Nope, there is no such thing as a reach.
Now, Emma is a freshman, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is her first year of basketball. I know she didn't play last year as an 8th grader, but I don't know if she played as a 7th grader. So Emma's got some height to her, and that's good to see some height in our younger players. So.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play ball with a bunch of 6-footers if you're only 5'5" or 5'4".
Trust me, I relate to that. Graduated high school at 5'4", and I've grown a whole 2 inches or 3 inches in my adult life.
Oh wow! I was 6'2" from my sophomore year in high school on.
No kidding.
Yep, I have not grown since it might have been freshman year. It was freshman or sophomore year I stopped growing.
Yeah.
And I was 6'2".
Now I've got one of my classmates who was 6'2" in high school, and I ran into him a few years back. He's 6'7" now.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yep, I wish I would have gained a few more inches while I was in high school. It might have encouraged me to play a little bit more basketball. But
basket by number 23. That's Swift. Gets them to 6 points now.
Hodges just takes the full court press and just drives right onto the other side of the timeline. And now the Bruins are going to pass the ball. Now there's how. There's how you.
Good sharp pass. Good sharp pass, and Hodges had to go back for it a little bit and lost control. So.
Now I'll tell you why I like that pass. Yes, it was a little bit too far, but she didn't try passing it directly to the person.
Pass it to where they're going to be.
That's right. Pass it right to wherever they're going to be, not to where they're at. And that one's going to get tipped, and Strobel is going to. Nope, now Hodges. Nope, now Strobel. Nope, now it's going to be a jump ball.
And this will go back to the Lady Bruins on that tie-up. Hurd coming back into the game, replacing Daughtry.
Yep.
34 seconds to go in the half. Bruins are up 14-6 with the ball. And it looks like Wes-Del is going to put on their press.
23 or 21, pick your pick. One of them.
We'll say foul on number 22. How's that? We'll get the average of 21.
Hey, you should. There you go. 23 and 21 both stuck their knee out to block Hodges from going where she needed to go. And 23 gets the foul call.
Look,
down to Strobel for
Hodges
2.
finds Strobel wide open underneath for an easy 2 points for Strobel.
If you're going to give Strobel a big girl like that down low,
yeah,
they're going to take that shot all day, and there ain't a thing you can do about it. And, hey,
there's
that's
a
not for us.
shot by 14. That's Aiden Smith.
Uh-oh, Strobel's going to dunk it here.
Oh!
Just a little bit too hard, and that's going to do it for the second. This is halftime. The Bruins lead 16-8 with the half ended.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Can't talk. All she can do is respond by squeezing hands at this point. So they're going to do the...
Hang on a second. Let's get into another ad while we talk about that. The Bruins, again, lead 16-8, and we'll be right back after.
Auto Sales and Service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City, or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
You know, Ted's wife. Oh, we're back.
Yep, we're back.
Okay.
All right, so during halftime of the girls' game, we're going to be asking our viewers to donate a little bit of cash. Again, the way you do that is on your phone, tablet, or laptop, MacBook, whatever it is that you're using, unless you're using a smart TV. If you're watching on one of those devices, again, anything other than a smart TV, we're going to ask you to hit that little $ in the chat box. Donate a little bit of money to the young lady. Do we have her name?
Yes, it is Bailey Four, F-O-O-R.
Bailey Four from Hagerstown. Hagerstown is a team that I know at least our baseball team competes with, but
Yep.
She had a stroke. She's now currently in Peyton Manning's Children's Hospital. Obviously, with a lot of things going on, we don't want to get into too much detail as far as how things are going, just because that's medical stuff and
Yep.
But her parents are going to need some help, getting back and forth to the hospital, and because she is in Indianapolis, living in Hagerstown, which I believe is about a 30 to 40 minute drive every day, just to be able to see their daughter. Obviously there's going to be some work missed and things like that. So we would like, as Blackford High School, the Blackford High School Lady Bruins are doing a fundraiser tonight. We are going to do that as well and allow you to donate through BSN. And again, if you donate any money for something like that, 100% of it will go to the Bruins or to those Lady Bruins who are collecting the money. They're going to send a bucket around at halftime of the varsity game. You don't have to donate now, but if you do, that's fine. We appreciate it. But during halftime of the girls' varsity game, please break out your wallets. I know it's the holiday season. Imagine if this was your child going through this. You would be very moved to, maybe want other people to help you out. So that's what we're going to be looking for at halftime of the varsity game. So be ready for that. Make sure you get your checkbook out.
They've got donation buckets set up at both concession stands here tonight, and then, as Steve said, at halftime of the varsity game, they'll be passing a bucket through the stands, and appreciate.
Just so you guys know, that's going to be my donation tonight. Right there. My wife and I picked it up on our way over here. It's the only cash that we have. So, and look at that, David Wes-Del is putting in his 20. So help us out. Let's help this family out. It's the holiday season. It's the time for giving. And let's see what we can do as a Bruin family.
Absolutely.
For this family during this rough time.
Coach Eric Nolan is from the Hagerstown area originally, and he knows the family pretty well. But we just want to do what we can as a Bruin Nation to help out a family in need.
I agree. That sounds like a great idea. All right, so we got just a little over 5 minutes left in halftime here at the Lady Bruins versus Wes-Del. Wes-Del, I believe you said, is 0-8. The Bruins are just about 500 by now, aren't they?
We're 3-3 right now.
3-3, hoping to make it 4-3, which will quadruple our wins last year. So obviously the Lady Bruins starting to make that transition into a winning program and under the direction of Coach Mitch Waters. So
another good turnout by the Bruin fans tonight. We probably have a couple hundred people here in the stands. Pep Band is getting ready to set up to play for the varsity game as well. But a lot going on here in the school tonight.
Yeah, there's swimming going on. There's a wrestling meet in another school, at another school. It's not here tonight, but a lot of Bruin action tonight out there in Bruin country. So.
Yes, and then Saturday, Saturday there we have a wrestling meet going on.
Friday.
Or is it Friday?
Friday here in the gym.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Friday. Yeah. Tomorrow night we've got a 3-way, 4-way, 5-way wrestling meet.
3-way wrestling.
So we'll have 3 mats all set up here on the gym floor. So as soon as the games are over tonight, they'll be setting up for that wrestling match tomorrow night here.
Yeah.
So, and then over in the Sutton Center, we've got the 7th grade. It should be completed by now. I left in the second quarter, and the 7th grade Bruins were up by 4 at the time, so we'll probably get an update to see how the 7th grade did. The 8th grade is getting ready to start here about 6:30, so we'll see if we can get an update from somebody to see how the 7th grade boys did tonight. 3 minutes to go in the half. Wes-Del girls making her way back out to the court. So we'll see what happens afterwards. See what kind of pep talk their coach had to give them. Just so much fun being around the Blackford Junior Senior High School these days, and just seeing the attitudes of the kids, just improving all the time. Several years ago, you heard a lot of stuff that happened at the school that maybe wasn't so positive, but over the last few years, it's amazing what a winning team and can do for a school and build the attitude. We've got a lot of great coaches, good administrators, and I can talk firsthand what I saw when Coach Jerry Hoover came and what the school board did to make sure they got Jerry here to the school and to see what's happening in the boys program. And then starting last year with bringing in Mitch Waters as the head girls coach and watching the turnaround of the girls program. Steve said earlier, if we win tonight, we will have quadrupled our wins from last season. So in Mitch's first year, we only had 1 win, but we're at 3-3 already this year, and everything's looking good for the Lady Bruins as we get through the season. We've got a good, balanced team with good senior leadership. Got a lot of great juniors on the team, sophomores, and even a couple freshmen. So it's a sign of a building program when you have kids of all different ages playing on the varsity and JV teams. we're getting ready to start the second half, and
which is brought to you by Huggins Auto Sales and Service. The owner, Scott Comfort. Give them a call. Go check out their showroom, hugginsshowroom.com, and see what they have in inventory. All right, go ahead.
Okay, very good.
I'm reading this very mind-enhancing article that Scott Schick just posted.
No
on
kidding.
His page. Yeah. It goes right into what I was trying to tell a teacher last year from Oklahoma. And so, interesting topic. And this just backs up what I was trying to tell that teacher last year. So, interesting. Right. I like it.
Well, we're ready to start the second half. Wes-Del has the possession arrow going their way to start the second half. So we are underway. Again, Bruins back in a 2-3 defense. We're going to force them to take the outside shot. I know that watching practice this week that they've worked hard on shutting down the inside. You know, they did this at Blue River as well, and ball intercepted by Hurd, bringing it down the left side, up for the lay-in, and she gets fouled on the way by number 30. That's Lauren Cox on the foul, and Hurd will be at the free throw line, shooting 2.
Wow, Wes-Del, number 30, Cox. Alexa Hurd at the line for the Bruins.
Alexa gets ready to take her first free throw. It's up, and it's just off the back of the rim. She'll be shooting her second shot. See if we can get the first point of the half right here.
Get Alexa's first points of the game. Nope.
Rebounded by number 55. She is tall.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
there
looks
you go.
like.
Good job. Good
by Alexa Hurd breaking up the pass and stolen away by Macy Cagle, but it knocked away by Alexa Hurd. Passing the ball around the outside, and Strobel going in for a shot, kind of a running jumper.
It looked like she
almost a running slide.
Maybe tripped.
Yep. But just off and rebounded by Wes-Del, back down to their end of the court. And
I think Hurd thought that she may have been fouled or something.
There's a little push. There's a little push there. But she was in good position for the rebound and gets knocked off of her hand, so back to Wes-Del. And again, good, tough defense being played by the Lady Bruins. So it looks like a box and one. Well, I guess we have to call it a 2-3, but Hurd is doing an amazing job on number 55, keeping her out. And there's a score by number 30 of Wes-Del. That's Lauren Cox. And Kaylee Hodges brings it right down.
Nice little finger
returns the score.
Kaylee Hodges scored for Blackford.
And believe it or not, that's Kaylee's first points for the night. And tied up by Kylie Eppard.
That's going to be Blackford ball.
Nope.
Huh? Foul.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, they're calling a foul.
Are they calling a foul?
Yep. This horrible official right here.
Oh, my goodness.
Calling the foul.
I think we know where he lives.
I hope that people don't take me serious on that. Dave is a good guy. Really like him. I really like giving him a hard time. I hope he watches this later.
Throughout the season, we get to know officials pretty well, and obviously.
Oh, a nice job.
Dave
and Hodges is going to get the rebound. That one's going to go out on Hodges. No way.
Ooh, okay.
Not going to say that he had a bad call, but
maybe that was a return gift.
Maybe.
All right, Wes-Del's back into it. Looks like a man-to-man defense. Out to Hodges on the side. Up, no
Hurd
good.
Rebound
Rebounded by Hurd and up and in.
She gets her first 2 points of the game. All right, the floodgates are just open.
Just watching Alexa away from the ball, she's positioned herself very well, playing really tough defense, and she's got a tough assignment. The number 55 has to at least be 5 to 6 inches taller.
Yeah, she's definitely
But
a little taller.
Alexa is standing strong and ties up the ball, goes into 55, and Alexa ties it up, and this will go to the Bruins on possession arrow.
Checking in for the Warriors, number 24, Alyssa Stoke.
We had a whole 7 viewers.
Watching over in the student section, and Caleb Mealy just walked in, and it's good to see Caleb up and walking, and after a season-ending injury in football. And then this week, there's another 2. Again, I got to say something about Alexa. Alexa is doing a great job of positioning herself, getting the rebound, and that's something the girls have been working on, is movement away from the ball to get themselves open, to get themselves in position for easy rebounds. And we got a foul on Wes-Del.
Yeah.
That's number 22 for Wes-Del.
And you can go back to talking about Caleb if you'd like.
So Caleb is out of the cast and walking around. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to play basketball, but baseball is his future, as he signed his letter of intent with Northern Illinois University this week. So very proud of Caleb Mealy and representing the Bruins at the next level. Going to be in the MAC conference, which plays Ball State. So
Miami
hopefully,
of Ohio.
Yes, Toledo, Kent State.
Yeah. A lot of good schools. I've had the pleasure of watching Caleb Mealy since he was
Warriors are 14. Smith.
Knee high to a grasshopper.
And it's been a very, very interesting and fun road to watch him. So congrats to him. It was definitely an honor to be there at his signing, videoing it for the Blackford Sports Network, and I wish Caleb nothing but the best, and can't wait to see him playing.
And I saw you interview him at the basketball game last weekend, and I haven't got a chance to listen to the interview yet, but I know we're missing him big time on the basketball court. Again, good defensive position by Alexa Hurd. While we've been talking about Mealy,
I didn't know about it.
as we were talking about Mealy, Kaylee Hodges hit one of her 2 free throws to add another point, and Hurd back down on defense. Thought positioned herself pretty well.
Oh,
and
man, she looked like she fell hard.
That almost looked like a football play. We're going for a block here.
Let's see what Alexa thought she was getting. Let's watch the replay.
Okay. All right.
Nope, she was moving.
Was she?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely moving.
Hurd with the ball on the side, passes it into Strobel. Strobel from 6 feet out, up and in.
Such a pretty shot, too. My goodness. I like. You know who she reminds me of?
Her brother?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh man, what was his name? Oh man, was it Clyde Drexler? Is he the one that would go like this?
30 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, it had that side. Yeah, the little side shot.
Who got the timeout?
That was Wes-Del timeout.
Wes-Del with the timeout, and with that, let's get this real short ad. It's a 30-second, and we'll be right back. Yeah.
American Veterans, or AMVETS. Our mission is to help all veterans secure the benefits they're entitled to as part of their enlistment. If you're a veteran and have never registered with the VA, contact us to discover all the benefits you may be entitled to. Our service officers are local in VA hospitals in Fort Wayne, Marion, and Indianapolis. They're certified to file a VA claim for you and see it through at no charge to you. Contact AMVETS at the number listed below.
You got that U right there. It just comes right out of your right eye.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
Strobel from 3.
Oh, man.
Rebounded by Muncie, but her foot's on the line.
Do you see the follow-through?
Yes.
Strobel's shot. That looks good, doesn't it?
Well, I've spent a lot of time talking to Chad this week, with Brandon having some surgery. So as you know, your son, I don't know if he ended up getting stitches in his forehead.
No, he didn't. We didn't take him to the doctor. We told him to suck it up, Buttercup.
So Brandon Strobel and Peyton Hurd had a collision at practice, and it cracked Brandon's tooth, so he had that surgery
yesterday. No, Monday,
2 days ago.
Tuesday.
But he's still in recovery mode. There's a 3 by Hodges.
Bailey Hodges.
You know, one thing you'll see about Hodges too, she is a streak shooter. So now that she's hit that first one, she'll hit a couple more, and there's 2 by Eppard.
Steal and score for the Bruins.
You know, just look at this balanced scoring. We've got 6, 10, 6, and 4 stolen by Hodges, and another easy 2 for Kaylee.
Bailey Hodges scores for Blackford.
Again, good defensive play turns into easy points for the Bruins. Stolen away by Hodges and passed ahead to Cagle.
Can't keep a handle on it.
Yep. But this good defensive play, I can't say it enough. Every time we get a chance to play good defense, it just turns into some easy offensive points for the Bruins. So we've got, stolen away by Eppard. And off of her hands.
She mishandles it.
Yep.
Back in for the Warriors, number 22.
So in for the Bruins, 0-0. That's Valentina.
Oh, Valentina's in.
She is in. I had the chance to hear her talk today.
Yeah? What'd you think?
I could even understand her accent.
You couldn't?
I could.
Oh,
I could.
I was gonna say she doesn't have.
She's got a really strong one. She speaks very, very well.
She speaks very good English.
Speaks English.
Yeah.
15, Macy Cagle.
Sharing some stories of her life in Italy and how different things are in Italy compared to here.
You know, one of my favorite foreign exchange students was last year. What was her name?
Hodges called for palming the ball as she stole the ball and broke away. Let me think
She was from Spain.
Yes.
It started with an A. Anyway.
24 has her foot on the
hearing her talk,
line.
The things that my daughter would come home and say that she would say was very, very interesting.
One of the things Valentina asked the other girls, she asked the other girls, she said, "Did you all learn to swim in a swimming pool?" And they said, "Well, yeah. Where do you swim?" She said, "Well, I learned to swim in the sea."
Yeah. Yep.
Again, Bruins keeping up the defensive pressure. Stolen by Muncie to Hodges all the way down to Cagle. Cagle turns and shoots and scores. Good move by Macy Cagle right there. She got the ball and had some pressure on her. Reverse.
She didn't hit that?
No, she hit the 2.
Okay.
And will be going to the free throw line to try to complete a 3-point play. What do you guys call that on the boys broadcast? And she does.
A 3-point play?
Yeah.
We call it a 3-point play.
Oh, no, you know what I'm thinking? I was listening to the Wells Voice thing, and they call it a hoop and a shoot, or I don't know. They have some crazy name for it.
Yeah, I don't know. We call it a 3-point
play.
Wells County Voice is actually where I got my start.
That's
doing broadcast.
Okay.
And Scott Minsker is the guy that got me going in it. A really good guy.
Elena Stewart at the line for the Warriors with 2 shots.
So foul on the Bruins. That puts number 22 Anderson at the line. Anderson's a junior, 5'7". She misses her first free throw. Gets ready for number 2, and it is off.
Ooh, girls falling down all over the place in the paint.
Cagle gets a rebound, and it 23 for Wes-Del.
Stretch that one out.
ends up on the floor, and she's going to get a rest. And number 30, Cox, comes back in for her.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. You are watching JV basketball. Cagle bringing the ball up the court.
Over to Eppert, to Hodges. Hodges underneath.
That's going to be out of bounds on Wes-Del. Blackford ball at the baseline.
Muncie in good position, but gets knocked out of bounds by Wes-Del. Watch Muncie get position underneath the basket. If she was a foot taller, she would be dynamite.
Posting up.
Nice one-handed shot.
Nice tip by Eppert. You can't hit
Hodges.
Hodges.
Bam, bam, just bam.
Look, she's got a smile on her face.
Her first, team's fifth.
That's one thing I love about Kaylee. She just is not afraid, and she doesn't back down. But believe it or not, that's her first foul tonight. Can you believe that?
Yeah, because she's been playing a really good game tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and there's her second.
You got 5 to give.
Yeah.
22 seconds.
Can't take them home with you.
No. No, you can't. Oh, stripped it.
Guess who stripped the ball away? Hodges.
Hodges doing it.
And knocked out of bounds by Wes-Del. So Bruins get the ball. Hodges dribbling around.
Oh,
stolen away.
Uh-oh, Hodges gets a dose of her own medicine and does not make the shot.
Rebounded by Muncie. Muncie bringing it down. Oh, and off.
Muncie looks up at the clock to see how much time she has. Doesn't get the dribble down. Dribbles it right off of her feet. And I believe we're going to have a timeout by the Bruins.
Fortunately, it went off the foot of one of the Wes-Del players.
Did it really?
Yep.
Yeah. Lucky her. And we'll be back.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Yep. So I was planning a trip to China, and the only way to be able to communicate back to the United States from China is to set up a VPN.
Is it?
Because they monitor all your web activity, and they won't allow you to do any of the social media.
Yeah.
So we're back. Eppert taking the ball out underneath. Throws it into Hodges. Hodges
chucks one up.
Chucks it up.
So
rebounded by Muncie. Puts it back up, and
all right.
We'll get ready for the fourth quarter. 35-10. Lady Bruins leading.
Coming right back.
Auto sales and service with Scott Confer and crew have over 85 years of experience in the auto sales and service area. Since 1946, Huggins has been a name you can trust to get you the car or truck you need and providing you with all of your service department needs from their highly trained ASE master technicians. Located at 2603 North Walnut Street in Hartford City, or you can see their inventory at hugginsshowroom.com.
I'll get with you after the game. All right, we are back, and David is getting the score to the boys' 7th and 8th grade games.
So 7th grade beat Southern Wells tonight, And there's number 55 for Wes-Del, scoring 2. Gets them up to 12 points tonight.
She did a good job posting up.
Yes.
But she had both feet in the paint, which should have been a 3-second violation, but you never get those called in high school basketball anymore.
It's amazing how they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
It's like they've forgotten that call.
Hodges is going to pick up another one, 3 now. No, yep. And I believe that is going to put the Warriors in a bonus. They are going to be shooting the 1 and bonus. Kaylee just put him into 7 fouls, and she's got 2 more to give. So she's still got time. And 35, Muncie has her. She has had 3 fouls, though, hasn't she?
Right. So Muncie's had her 3 fouls since the second quarter, I believe. So look at Muncie next to number 55 down there. You see a little height difference, and Muncie just boxes her out, but 55 can just reach right over the top of her.
Number 21.
Muncie tried.
She is one tough cookie. I wouldn't want to mess with her. Hodges driving in and is fouled on the drive. You can tell Kaylee is starting to get very comfortable in herself with her driving the ball in like that. So she'll be at the free throw line shooting 2 free throws. First one is up and bounces around the rim and goes in.
Strobel coming back into the game. So out on the court now is Macy Cagle, Brianna Strobel, Kaylee Hodges, Kylie Eppard, and number 14,
Leah Kale.
Leah Kale, the younger sister of, oh man, I shouldn't have said that.
I can see
Kate,
her, but
Kate
I don't.
Kale.
Kate, okay.
I don't know why I just drew a blank and kept wanting to say Leah.
Yeah.
Leah's not the younger sister of Leah. She's the younger sister of Kate Kale, who was a graduating Blackford Lady Bruin from last year.
Strobel had her foot on the 3-point line, so it would have just been a 2, but
Doesn't matter.
Just short. And stolen by Eppard. Finds Cagle underneath for easy 2 points.
I don't know if you can call that stolen. That was more of a pass from Wes-Del.
A turnover from Wes-Del right into the hands of Eppard. And again, the zone
out on Wes-Del.
The zone defense by the Lady Bruins is keeping the Warriors trying to shoot from the outside.
Going to give it back to Wes-Del. That's all right. I mean, when you're 38 to 16, you can. You can let a few.
Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Old Dave can let a few bad calls go their way.
Rebounded by Cagle, out to Hodges. Hodges gets it across the 10-second line, finds Eppard, finds Strobel. Strobel up, misses the 2-point, and 55 is there to rebound again.
I'd like to see Strobel not dribble that ball and just take it straight up from
exactly.
the pass.
That's one of the signs that we've been working on with the boys team as well. But it's
just like that right there.
Yep.
Turn,
shoot it. Make sure you have position when you catch the ball, then you don't have to worry about it. Hodges goes in for another 2 points. Would you stand in front of her when she's driving at you that way? I think I'd step to the side a little bit.
I've seen her lower her shoulder before.
Oh, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, almost gets another steal.
There's no finesse to her. She's got a lot of finesse when she's shooting the ball, but when she's on defense, there's no finesse.
She just wants that ball.
She is pedal to the metal.
Yes. Her attitude is that ball is mine and I'm going to get it.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Valentina coming back in, Daughtry coming back in, and Spidell coming back in. There's 3:38 remaining, 40 to 16 in favor of your Lady Bruins.
Katie Spidell. Aiden Smith at the line for the Warriors. Also checking in for the
And now Strobel coming out. And
So all of
Kara
our starters are on the bench. So we've got Westerfield, Kale, Daughtry.
That one's off the backboard.
Spidell, and who do I leave out?
I don't know. I said everybody. Valentina, Daughtry, Spidell, Kale, and Westerfield.
Okay.
Oh,
Oop.
That's going to be a violation. But she made it, and it doesn't matter. They'll let her just go.
Okay, Westerfield bringing the ball up.
Now, Westerfield has a good ball control. She also has a good shot. When she's on, she does a really good job. And now Spidell's going to pass it back.
Good hustle by Daughtry to go get the ball. She just steps on the out of bounds.
The line. Now 3:19 remaining.
You know, looking at Daughtry's tennis shoes, I thought she had flip-flops on at first. The way the design of those tennis shoes are, they look like flip-flops from the side.
Who's that?
Daughtry.
Daughtry? Yeah.
Yes.
It does look like it, doesn't it? Huh. That's a weird-looking design.
There's a good matchup. Daughtry on that number 55. Daughtry's tall enough to battle her a lot better.
Yeah, Daughtry just a little bit out of position playing defense for a girl like that. But still able to make it work. And Daughtry just misses. And I believe the Lady Bruins are wanting somebody. They're cheering somebody on over there on the other side. A 3 by Wes-Del, no good. Rebound back to Wes-Del. Again, back to Wes-Del. Wes-Del's number 55 with the bucket.
Number 55, Italy Mills scores.
Cuts the lead down to 20 points with 2:20 to go in the game. 40-20, Lady Bruins still up. Lady Bruins starters are on the bench, and
Wes-Del numbers 23 read that one the whole way. And looks like they save it. And going to get one right under the bucket, number 23 for 2.
So with the subs in, they're trying to figure out what their assignment is on defense right now, and we left one of the girls wide open. Again, just got to be careful with our passing. Westerfield with the ball.
Off the glass, no good. Number Daughtry, reaches out there and takes that rebound from number 55. And you're right, she is tall enough that she can get down there.
She can go anywhere she wants to.
See right here, she's out of position. She's playing an offensive position.
Yes.
And she should be playing a defensive position. What I've always been taught playing basketball is you want to keep the defense between you and the offense and the basket.
Yes. So on the floor right now, you've got Emma Daughtry, which I believe this is at least her first year to play in the last 2 years. You've got Katie Spidell, who just started playing in 7th grade. We've got Westerfield, who didn't play last year, who's played before.
Right.
Leah Kale, who did not play.
Foul. That's a blocking foul. You can't be moving and try to take a charge. That's going to be number 3 for Westerfield. And again, the Warriors in a 1 and bonus. So she's going to take that one to the line, shooting 1 and bonus.
38 and a half seconds to go. Bruins with a comfortable lead, but you always want to see the girls, stick to the fundamentals and try their best when they get some playing time. And shots off, but nobody went to go get the rebound.
I think they forgot how many shots were going to be taken there.
It was a 1-on-1, not a 2-point shot free throw. Wes-Del 21 from 3.
Good. That's going to be an over the back
by
Valentina.
Foul Blackford number 00. Donato. Team's 10.
And that puts number 30, Lauren Cox, at the line.
You think we can do some interviews after this?
Absolutely.
I'd like to get Hodges
Lauren
and
Cox
Valentina
at
up
the
here.
line
Okay.
for the Warriors.
I'll go grab them at the end of the broadcast and bring them up here. Might be difficult. Well, I'll just ask Coach because Hodges dresses for varsity, but
Oh, does she?
we can get her up here for a little bit.
If she can't make it up here, then no big deal. If she's got to get there for varsity,
Yeah.
just bring up Valentina, and we'll get Hodges at the end of the varsity game.
Okay. Westerfield with the ball over to Donato, and that's the ball game.
That's going to be your ball game. We're going to have those interviews at the beginning of the varsity game. So we're going to cut this one short. If you want to hear that interview or watch the varsity game, go over to the varsity broadcast. And with that, we're going to let me get my intro set up here. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. But we'll be right back. The JV Lady Bruins 40-25. On behalf of the Blackford Sports Network, we would like to thank the athletic departments of both schools and thank you for watching this broadcast of the Blackford Bruins. Remember to see our sponsors and thank them for giving us the opportunity to broadcast live with you.